keep that for now because game 2 between TODAK and RRQ is underway.
Starting things off, we're already seeing a lot of all these movements coming from both sides. The Nuts will be a little bit of that game changer heading in towards those 5v5 team fights. Chicken wing spot out by Liam as well. Great split screen coming in from the production team, so hats off to you guys. Right at the back. Well, and as well as I'm Jago, managed to go in for the very first clear over on mid side. Immediately hops in towards their territory to get a little bit more extra goal.
Yeah, it's impossible to match the push of Xbox plus Kimi. Flamethrower plus Gatling gun, way too fast to deal with. But again, Hayabusa, you have the Archive sticking with him, so Sin is gonna have a pretty decent lane compared to this Lolita Cho. X-Ray tries to go for the counter jungle, but Lemon is there, and that is the problem right now. TODAK, they can't stick to the same exact playstyle because RRQ, they are pressuring this solo lanes. They're not even caring about the middle lane. Middle lane was left wide alone because they want to make sure TODAK cannot split push.
Yeah, for the side of TODAK here, they're also trying to actually go in for a couple of those steals, but to no avail for TODAK. They're slowly just roaming around like headless chickens. They're not really securing all too much. While we're looking at a little bit of that goal, of course, laying towards RRQ, but it's too small to even call it elite for the time being. While Liam being a really good scout here across that river, just slowly moving in and out. Same goes to the Nas as well. Well, Chiku slowly getting that boots here for a little bit of that roaming potential as we see Finn already on the move as well.
And I like what RRQ is doing. They're playing this 1-2-2. They make sure that solo laner can deal with Stammers, while the other two duos walk around, create havoc across the map. But X-Ray, he's the first to hit level 4. Lemon getting jumped on, trying to get away, does get the stun out, and he dashes to safety. X-Ray not able to convert that into a kill.
Well, X-Ray still a little bit far from that sort of scenario to actually secure themselves that first blood. But Finn here might just be taken down in a 1 versus 3 skirmish. Now Firaga armor has just been popped, so Finn's got to be a little bit more careful than he was before. That's going to be the turtle coming up online, and now Lemon looking for that engage. Flicker coming out from the Nuts, and that, well, of course, going to correct myself. Flicker coming from the side of RRQ's side, and they are now in pole position to actually secure this turtle.
Lemon got away, but the Divine Judgment will find Liam. Hurricane Dash will keep you alive for a bit longer, but his first blood for TODAK. And now Vin counting with the last stand. He has to immediately retreat. The Dominion Blast actually got cancelled. Nernas, he messed that up, but it's fine because he just has to re-engage. Vin trying to get away with the Flamethrower to keep himself alive, and TODAK, they will now secure turtle.
I just love how they are playing this one with a solid way of just hitting it in towards that jungle to invade. E1 now, of course, taking a little bit too much of that overstep, and they will have to fall back. Let's have a look into the replay, brought to you by U-Mobile. And Liam was definitely caught off guard with that perfect Divine Judgment, pulling him all the way back into his team.
Yeah, props to E1. He was 0.5 seconds faster on the trigger finger. He caught Liam mid through that 1000-pounder, and he just dragged him back to the rest of TODAK. So TODAK getting the first blood and the turtle. Great start for them. They're still able to apply pressure to the side lanes, sticking to their identity. This is what I like about TODAK. They're not going to change anything just because it failed, because Moon will get that second kill.
Well, of course, the Ruby hasn't really come up online all too well, but Sin's not going to be making him move any further. Wow, what the beautiful hurricane dance that was, and that kill will be channeled in towards the side of the Hayabusa.
Immediately TODAK, whatever time they can find, they sacrifice a body for a turret. Perfect, the flicker right in. Chiku found the way of the dragon. Liam goes down, one killing spree, and he will find another one. Double kill for this Lunak. TODAK, they lead by 4.
As they go on the killing spree, we can hear the crowd go frenzy, and now OG Channel kill. Replay for 1. Let's get back into the game. We're seeing a little bit of fight, but of course, there was a great kill heading in towards the mid as we hear an unstoppable force coming in for RRQ.
Who needs the replay when the live action is just absolutely bonkers? Lunox less than 5 minutes in, 6-0-0. Absolutely monstrous. It's going to be a really big threat to RRQ, and TODAK flipping the script around. Maybe they've woken up.
I've talked about that Wonder Kid food,
Turtle
and
resurrecting
now
soon.
he is coming up online and showing what he's made up here. He's going for a chase as well.
Divine
Ewan trying to
Judgment?
land that Divine Judgment a little bit way too far, my friend, as we'll be taken back for a little bit for now. Now, of course, so safe for us to actually have a look into what's going on there as Liam gets pulled back. Well, Ninas is on the other corner as well, but Liam has already flickered away, and Vin will not commit, as we'll see one more kill in the hands of TODAK.
TODAK absolutely massacring RRQ in game 2. The Kaja priority, perfect. All they needed was the Divine Judgment. RRQ, they are eyeing on this second turtle. Sin waiting in the wings. Vin being distraction, but Iwan goes for scouting duty.
Sin?
Goes in, he steals the turtle, and he gets out.
Rex Waker Keon sneaking this one in. And wow, we talk about ninjas. And this one literally did his duty.
That came in like a shadow, and he just disappeared. RRQ with that turtle will be able to stall out the lead from TODAK. We talk about TODAK, 7 kills to 2. You can look at the goal graph though. RRQ, they're pushing back, they're retaliating. Luminous Blast is out, but immediately flicker from Lemon to get out.
Well, Luminous Blast was well timed, but that's going to force a lot of all the spells going on their cooldown. But on behalf of the Balmond Light will be Liam trying to actually pin them down on the wall, but X-Ray should be well enough healthy to actually take the lights of Lemon. But here comes the rest of TODAK as well, crashing over the side of it as they try to commit to this fight. Overstep here, and X-Ray, the first one to be taken off. Order Brilliant may pop as well, and then us caught in between, forced to flicker away, and here comes Sin as well from the back. They're all in the disarray as they have Tico! Way of the Dragon! And he enters this battle here as they will flicker away, but here comes Sin! And shadow kill as well! RRQ takes them off!
Sin! The team wipe for RRQ. Chiku sneaked that Way of the Dragon, but you cannot take your eyes off this ninja. He came in fast and furious, took the immediate triple kill. Just look at this replay by U-Mobile. Sin, he was brought down low, but TODAK was in no position to fight RRQ. They pushed through, and the tanks were not able to protect against Sin. He came in, immediately wiped 3 off the map.
He actually came back to try to turn things one around, but Sin, he was in prime position. He held back for a little bit longer. He might have only 30% of health left, but that was well enough for them to actually get in. Now we hear a little bit of warfare coming from the fans as well. Shouts of TODAK as well as RRQ as we see the Ruby falter.
TODAK definitely needed that war cry. They needed that kill onto Lemon, but Sin will be the moon of RRQ. Lunox 9-1-1, but this Hayabusa is coming online. He can deal with this Lunox single-handedly. RRQ getting their second turtle, which is the third of this particular game. And you look at the goal grab right just now, because of one fight, it completely dove back down to RRQ's favor.
And that definitely skyrocketed in their hands. Well, we're also seeing that sort of split push coming in from the top side as well. And of course, X-Ray doing X-Ray things here, just trying to actually secure this buff. Liam as well.
Oh no.
Vin. Oh no.
They drag Vin back. Piraga Armor against Papa. Liam can split the battle line with the Hurricane Dance. The 5 seconds dead, but X-Ray just keeping on tap with this Vin. They actually stop him. Vin, he gets out. Chiku now wants to get in. X-Ray will survive. Clean disengage from both teams.
Endless battle being bought there by Sin. And yep, I just gotta say, every one of all these members from TODAK as well as RRQ, they know what risks to take, and that's definitely not one that they should commit into. But speaking of that, Ninas here being caught out for yet another time.
They pull the Lolita back, and Sin immediately goes right in with the shadow kill. It bounces to the minion waves. So TODAK dodging that death blow right there from his Hayabusa. But you can see the arrival. They're gonna box X-Ray in, and X-Ray has nowhere to go. Mega kill for the Hayabusa.
I just love how Liam comes right in for an arrival just to pin them to the wall, negating some of all these members' useless, but in that sort of sense, only one, and that will be X-Ray. And that's definitely more than enough. Last Insanity coming out, same goes to Order of Brilliance. They're diving right in, but all they needed was the tower, and they will back away for the more.
They immediately force out the Order of Brilliance from this Lunox so that TODAK will not be able to fight, but 10 minutes in, the Lord has spawned RRQ, immediately congregating at that area. Kimmy on guard duty. I am Lemon on guard duty as well. They know TODAK desperately need this to hold on, and they are not afraid to stand their ground. Lenas, again out of position, has to charge away.
We're already looking at RQ setting up shop as well, as we see Sin, of course, doing a little of those dicey moves. Liam, once again, pans people off with the Hurricane Dash. Kaya tries to pull him away, and now one more brutality going into this battle here. It's going to be Vin fronting the fight, but that's all that they needed. Just pickoffs, and pickoffs. And without that toe, they might just have less chances to secure that lure.
Yeah, and actually trying to find a way in, not able to get that. Divine Judgment was used on Liam, but they were not able to convert that into a kill. So RRQ have full control of the entire map. They can do whatever they want at this stage. TODAK again losing Chiku 0-3. This Cho has not shown the effectiveness that we need. He got a great kick in that previous fight, but because Sin came in and wiped the entire TODAK, it didn't really matter. The goal graph now is painted all red. It coalesces with RRQ's national flag. The lore will be started down to 30%. TODAK, they need something to happen. RRQ, they're gonna take it slow. Pull up the lore for now. Make sure that TODAK was zoned out. Chiku, too late to the party. Lemon now. Looking for the engage. Chiku managed to dash away, but the flip again. They caught Chiku, and Chiku will be made into a meal. He does get out though. Then last is Andy. He's gonna fry Chiku with that flamethrower. Meanwhile, Sin going crazy. Unstoppable goes in with the shadow. Nuna's a bit stunned up, trying to get away, but Liam pushes him back, and the rest of TODAK into the wall. E1 managing to get out with a still bell, but X-Ray keeping the team alive. Two down. They need two more. They need to do as much as they can. X-Ray will be taken down. Maniac for RRQ, and it's up to Chiku to keep TODAK in the upper bracket.
And they're not going to give away a Savage so early into the very first series of the game, but they're crashing in towards the bottom line. This just might be the space being sealed, and now Kings of Kings, RRQ, Rex Rico, Keon will take game 2, and they will be well on their way and towards the upper bracket semifinals.
TODAK came in on a riptide. RRQ was a tsunami in the first battle tree. Absolute destruction. They gave TODAK no room to breathe, no space to move, and they strangulated our Malaysian representatives.
Rex Rico Keon has held the quad, and then they control the ocean, forcing out the swordfishes, TODAK, and the blazing crowd. Now, having a little bit of moment of silence for a while as they see a little bit of that moment of defeat for their favorite team. But this, all hope is not lost. There is still the lower bracket for TODAK to play this one out. And here we go, players of RRQ.
Viva RRQ. Well,
a little bit of showing of sportsmanship as we are